right, moving into bout number 7. Another 3-round, 2-minute. All right, we got Junior Herrera fighting out of the red corner.
Yeah, Junior Herrera coming out with Dmitry Gerasimov in his corner. So he's a Systems training center guy. Systems has a ton of killers. So this kid's 1-0 also, coming in sporting an undefeated record. So by finding out of Systems, I've got a lot of faith in this kid right now. I'm interested to see how this fight goes.
And this fight will be taking place at 127.
Hey, brother. Great fight, man. Thank you, Honor.
All right, and Junior Herrera will be taking on Phillip Wong in the blue corner.
So Phillip Wong's coming out with a 2-1 record, standing at 5'4". So both these guys at 127 pounds are on the smaller side. I'm really interested to see these guys fight. I love watching little guys fight because little guys don't get tired and they throw bombs. It's like earlier when we watched Batista and Win fight. Those two guys were pretty small, but man, did they come out and bang.
Yeah, and like you said, they don't get tired. Their gas tanks are deep.
Well, when big guys like Dianco hit you, people go down. At 127 pounds, you can take some shots and not necessarily get knocked out as quickly. You know, so 127 pounds, you can get hit with everything you got, and the guy could still potentially be on his feet. But if Dianco Williams hits you as hard as he can, chances are you're going down.
Yep.
So that's one of the things I love watching about these littler guys fight, is you can really see a drawn-out fist fight where guys are throwing hard and really going at it for extended periods of time.
Yeah, and Phillip Wong is fighting out of the Yard Muay Thai out there in Los Angeles.
Big applause for both fighters. Big applause for both fighters. So Julian Wong, I didn't realize was out of the Yard. The Yard is another one of LA's top Muay Thai gyms, where you see
Joe Schilling.
Joe Schilling, that's who it was.
Yes, sir.
Training a lot out of there. And a bunch of tough guys that come out of there. Edgar Barbieri is another guy that I've watched fight several times out of the Yard. And really fun, scrappy guys coming out of the Yards. This should make for another fantastic fight here at FightersRep.
Both guys look ready. They haven't broken eye contact yet, so we're going to get this one started.
You can always tell a lot about guys, their eyes, and how they're looking at each other. I think the eyes are the gateway to the soul, and if there's fear in someone's heart, I think you can see it in the guy's eyes. Both these guys were looking deep in their eyes and seeing what each other were made of. Both these guys are here to fight. And as you can tell this first 30 seconds, that's what they're going to do.
Wong's doing a good job of throwing those shots right down the pipe.
Ooh, nice lead high kick.
Here we go.
Wong comes immediately back.
Yep, and here we go.
To just accept the strikes.
And like you said, these guys are eating some shots, yeah.
I'd like to see a little bit better head movement from Wong. He's keeping his head right on the middle line, which is allowing Herrera to counter him, land some significant shots, because he knows right where his head's going to be if Wong doesn't get it off that middle line.
Yeah. Herrera's doing a good job of throwing those counters back. Like you said, Wong's got to get his head off that center line to avoid being hit while he's throwing.
Absolutely. Wong continues to press forward, however.
Wong's been coming forward, but Herrera's doing a good job fighting, going backwards, landing those counter shots. Good leg kick, good straight by Wong there.
If I was Herrera, I would continue to step back, land, and then fire, because I know exactly where Wong's head's going to be. He just continues to walk straight in. Herrera can step back as he's doing, land, throws those strikes, step back again.
And Wong's doing a good job of landing those shots right down the pipe as Herrera's throwing those wild.
Wong's got to do a little bit better head movement as he comes in to stay off that center line, to get out of the way of these jabs and rear hands by Herrera as he presses forward. If he doesn't, he's going to continue to eat shots as he moves in.
Wong with a little warning there and then breaking the action. Herrera does a great job of mixing it up to the body. Good leg kick by Herrera.
does a fantastic job closing both those combinations by both guys with kicks. I think it's one of the things that really needs to happen in kickboxing as the range changes and fighters back out, is finishing the combination with a kick, closing it out.
And that's another tough round to judge there. I would give the slight advantage to Herrera just based on the shots that he's landed.
I agree. I thought he landed a little bit better of the shots. The pressure was definitely on for Wong, but Herrera, I thought, landed the better of the shots and looked a little bit more composed and technical, despite moving backwards. You don't have to be moving forward to win, but chances are, more often than not, the guy moving forward is winning.
Especially if it goes to a decision.
Absolutely. Aggression is a big thing you see when you're talking about judging criteria. If striking's about equal, aggression and ring control, they call ring generalship, are two of the things judges look at. Who's in the middle of the ring pressing the action? This should be another fantastic match. I'm interested to see what adjustments both fighters make coming out into the second round, because both fighters are game to fight.
Let's see if Wong comes out and starts moving his head like you were saying in the first, because he was getting cracked in the first while he was throwing.
That could be a game changer for this second round for Wong coming in. If he's able to keep his head off that center line and wade sideways as he comes in and out, he might be able to avoid some damage as he presses forward.
Yeah. Well, good straight right there from Wong. Good leg kick by Herrera to answer.
Yeah, that good straight right landed by Wong was off of a naked leg kick thrown by Herrera. That's the risk of throwing a naked kick, is your opponent is very likely to counter back, especially towards the later rounds where they've gotten used to what your naked kick looks like. Well, nice three-punch combination for Herrera.
Herrera seems to be landing the shots again as he's going backwards this round.
So Herrera's punches seem to be doing more damage because you can see him set himself and then throw.
The big shot landed by Herrera, followed by a good leg kick.
These punches don't seem crazy hard, but they're definitely rattling the head of Wong. He cannot continue to take a damage like this. He's not taking crazy damage, but he's definitely taking unanswered strikes.
Herrera doing a good job going to the legs here, chopping the legs. Wong starting to pour it on.
Wong's pressure's working. Now that he has Herrera on the ropes and in the corner, this pressure's working much better for him than it was in the middle of the ring, where Herrera was able to back up and throw strikes. Where here, when he's stuck in the corner, he's not landing the counter damage that he was in the middle of the ring. If Wong can keep him here in the corner throwing strikes like this, Wong's definitely winning this fight in the corner.
Tell you what, Wong's got a chin on him. We got an official's timeout. I think he's getting warned for a low blow.
If I were Wong, I'd be getting back. I would not let him back into the middle. That would pressure him into the corner, pressure him into the corner. Don't let him out. You see Wong's doing, that's exactly what he should be doing. Keeping him on the ropes and in the corner. Because if he allows Herrera in a position where he can back out and throw strikes, Wong's head's going to continue to get rattled around. But since Wong's got him in the corner, he's been unloading on Herrera here.
Those body kicks are landing. Wong just walks forward, eats those shots, and lands his own shots. For that knee on the inside there.
I think I have that second round for Wong. Wong made the adjustments. Instead of moving his head to avoid those counter strikes as Herrera moved back, he just made it so Herrera couldn't move back and throw counter strikes by putting him in the corner. And it paid off. He definitely won that round and landed a significant amount more damage in the corner.
Yeah.
I'd probably give that round to Wong, but the beginning of the round was definitely going towards Herrera. Again, I'm glad that we're over here commentating and not over there judging this fight.
From our perspective, I definitely give that one to Wong. So going into the third round, it's 1-1.
This has been a fantastic fight so far. I love it to see a back and forth fight where one guy doesn't necessarily start running away with the fight. Looked like Herrera was, at the end of the first round, was definitely taking it. At the end of the second round, it looks like Wong's taking it. So it's definitely been a very back and forth fight. I'm really interested to see how this third round comes out. Both teams are looking to get their first points of the night. Let's see what they're able to walk away with.
Let's see if Wong continues with that straightforward pressure.
The winner of this will get 1 point, but if someone's able to put somebody away here in this third round, their team will get 2 points.
Here we go with the third and final round.
Herrera comes out with a 3-strike combination.
Herrera does a good job of throwing combinations, something that we haven't seen a lot during tonight.
I agree. He stepped himself back in the corner there. He was smart enough to clinch up and pull himself out of the corner, but he just backed up into it again. Let's see if Wong is able to capitalize on this ring position and back him into a corner again and start landing strikes. You can see he's got him on the ropes and he's trying to work him towards the corner. Herrera's doing a better job of footwork now and being able to retain himself in the middle of the ring. If he spends the time on the ropes or in the corner, Wong will probably win this round.
I think Wong might have rocked him there with a shot. Now he's going to walk forward.
When Wong gets him back in the corner, he's got to capitalize on this ring position. He put in so much work to get him here. He's got to start throwing and landing here.
Wong's corner is screaming and asking him for kicks. And there it is.
Nice Superman punch by Herrera.
But Wong continues to walk forward through it all. He eats the shots and keeps coming, puts them back in the corner, and unloads his own combinations. Oh, big shots there.
So a little bit of head movement will go a long way for Wong here.
Oh, yeah.
He's throwing good strikes, but he was able to avoid the counter strike as opposed to just exchanging strikes. It's just still anybody's round, in my opinion. I got it 1-1. They both guys just exchanged straight rights. This has been a great back and forth fight. We're gonna see who wants it more in these next 45 seconds to a minute, whatever's left in this third round.
This is an extremely close round.
Absolutely. I mean, I would say Herrera's just edging it out, but it could be anybody's fight depending on how somebody wants to close this round out.
And here we go with the 10 seconds. Let's see what they do here. Wong coming forward. Herrera with a big right hand. Big head kick. Wow, what a fight. What a back and forth fight.
Absolutely. This is going to be a very tough fight to judge. This third round was extremely close. I got it. I would probably say Herrera by slightly in the third round, but not by much. I could really see this going either way.
Yeah,
great fight by both guys. Both guys came to fight, and that's exactly what we had.
Both guys landed a fair share of their own shots, but I would have to agree with you again. Bulletproof. I'd give it to the red corner, Junior Herrera.
While we wait for the official decision, we'd like to shout out to another one of our sponsors, Beast Coast Unlimited. If you're a fan of these fights, click the link below, go buy a FightersRep t-shirt. All proceeds get reinvested back into the company so you can help us put on more fights like these. The best fights in Southern California. Glory Kickboxing Rules makes for an exciting fights, and that's all we have here at FightersRep. Let's see who's walking away with the point tonight. Systems Training Center or the Yard?
What an exciting night of fights here. Even the ones that go to decision, they're exciting.
That's what the greatness of having such great matchmakers and promotional events is, that you can have great fights even when they go to decision. You know, as these guys have shown, as we've seen several times tonight, even these fights that go to decision have been exciting and enjoyable to watch.
All right, as the fighters pose for some post-fight pictures here, the judges are going to tally up the scores, and we're going to see who edges out this win. All right, and with the official decision, we're going to go into the ring here.
Plus 1 point for Systems Training Center with a decision win by Herrera.
Yeah, well deserved. Like we said, I think he did more damage, landed more of the shots moving backwards, but a great fight by both fighters, Phillip Wong and Junior Herrera.
Absolutely. When I heard 30-0, I knew Herrera had won the first round, so I knew that it had to be Herrera winning that fight. I had it 2-1 Herrera, but not by much. Like I said, that third round was definitely very close. Fantastic fights. That's what I like about watching some of these little guys fight, because, man, they were swinging and landing.
Yep. Like you said, when they're a little bit smaller, they can land a little bit more shots and be able to walk through.
Hey, knuckleheads, be sure to smash that like button, comment and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to continue to support FightersRep.